Hi, Dan here from Thomas Road Support. I'm just going to take you through setting up a single page site with the Foundry theme for WordPress. At the moment we've just got a demo data all installed locally, and we're going to create a page from scratch, taking you through how to add the various components with Visual Composer, how to give them an ID, which you can therefore link in the menu, and how to set up the menu. If that doesn't make any sense, and hopefully it will do by the end of this video, we'll start the process now. Okay, so from within the admin area, we're going to go to Pages and Add New to create a fresh one. And we'll call this Dan's Single Pager. And to begin with, we'll just pop in a header. Just something you're likely to use yourself. Just so you can know what to expect, I'll publish that as is, and well, you'll see there are a few things you need to do to the page to get it how you want. So if you view the page and just take a look at what we've got so far, so we've got the hero slider here, but we're also showing the page title, and we've got some paddings and spacings which we need to remove. It's all very, very simple. From within the page itself, to sort out the hero, we need to hit the edit icon for the row. And at the moment where the header, the hero slider is in the container here, so it's not quite full width, to remove that, we go to row stretch and stretch row, and that basically tells whatever content in here to be full width of the screen. And here under section paddings, we've got some space at the top and bottom here. We just need to remove that by setting that to no padding. And if we hit save, and for the title itself up here, we don't want that as well, so we're going to remove that. We simply go to the page title layout option provided, and right at the bottom we'll choose no page title. And if I hit update and if we refresh the page, we'll take a quick look, see what we've got. So you can see we've got the hero slider and not much else. So we're going to start adding content in and setting up the menu. I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, so we're going to put our first area in here. We'll just put in a row. The first thing you're going to need to do is actually assign this section or row a unique ID, because we're going to link to it using the menu. To do this, under the settings for the row, or section if you will, we'll call this About Us section. Now this has got to be essentially the same kind of syntax as a CSS class or ID selector. If you're not too sure what that means, we do have a link here you can click on to view a little bit more, but that's why we've got the hyphens and things there. It does need to be a valid selector. So yeah, we've called that About Us section, although I've misspelled that. And we'll just pop in some text, just something to fill it out. Okay, so we've added a new section. If we just refresh the front end of the site and just see what that gives us, you can see there we've got some text area and things there. That's going to be the About Us section. But we're going to go into actually setting up the menu first. So at the moment you can see this page has no menu defined. We're going to create a new menu and use the ID we've given to link it to this area. So basically what this means, under the menu page in your admin area, if we just create a fresh new menu, okay, so to set up these internal links, we need to create a custom link, and rather than having a URL, because it's an internal page section, we actually place the ID of the area. So first we put a little hash, which is like the selector for ID, and then we pop in what we called the row earlier. So if you're uncertain, head to the row you want to link to, click the icon, and whatever you've got here in the row ID, that is what you paste here. And we'll call that About Us. Okay, so we've got our custom menu item. The URL is linking to the ID we've given the row, and let's take a look at the front end again and just see what that gives us. As you can see there, our new menu item has appeared, and when we click on that, it scrolls down to the area. Now we're going to continue adding some bits and bobs in so you can see the effect in full. So to start with, I think we'll put in a title. Just refresh and see what that gives us. There you go, so you can see we've now got a little title for that area here. Obviously still quite rough, just for the sake of demonstrating the area. But again, when we click on the link, it takes us to that portion. So if we were to create another section, say for your portfolio, I've got a really handy feature here where we can just clone this row, which we'll make use of now. We'll change this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll give that section a new title, but more importantly we need to assign it a fresh ID. So again, just like last time, we hit the edit icon for this row, and under row ID we'll give it our work and just hit save. And again, to add this to our menu, we take that unique ID we've now got there and we create a new custom link with the hash and the ID we've given. We'll call it portfolio. And we'll just hit save. And if we take one last look at the page, so you can see there we've got our work, About Us, but more importantly the menu here. When we click on the different sections, obviously it takes us to the one we want. Okay, well I hope this video has been useful. If there are any more, if there's any more help needed, or if anything you've had difficulty understanding, then please come and see me over at support. I'll be happy to help. Other than that, thanks for watching.